I'll give you the paw. Oh, it's actually a bit crooked. Yeah. Anyway, Goatman Phil Rainey here. I was going to make a video. It's not a video I really wanted to make because I feel pretty unqualified. I don't really know nothing about this in a way. But on the news tonight in New Zealand, I was watching, and they had some protesters talking about vaccinations, COVID-19 vaccinations, and the one had a sign, "Mother, do we trust the government?" And I felt this was a question saying, should, well, it's not that we should trust the government. I mean, they try and control us and push things at us all the time. Everything should be tested. I think the Bible even says something about that everything should be tested. But in this particular case, they're talking about COVID-19 vaccinations. And, I had a wee talk with God a little bit, and he's basically, there's no reason to think that there's any problem with these vaccines. I mean, it's a certain small amount of people get an allergic reaction. Some people might even die, but a whole lot more people would die of COVID-19 than an allergic reaction to the vaccine. And the thing with it is God's actually even got an interest in these vaccines, in that back when the first, it was a long time ago now, where COVID-19 was getting around and they were trying to work out what to do, I was asking God to give me sort of an answer, or I was questioning God about COVID-19. And one day I was asking him about it, and I was sitting in a room with some other folk, and one of them said, talking to his neighbour, he said, "Fight fire with fire." And that just struck a chord with me. I knew that God was kind of saying, I felt that God was saying that you should fight fire with fire, i.e. fight a virus with a virus. And a few of those vaccines developed early on that pretty much do that, like the Oxford vaccine in England, and there's of course the Johnson & Johnson one in America. You know, not probably a number of them that do it. I'm not saying it's not others, but so these particular vaccines that use the virus to fight a virus rather than a bit of RNA that's been encapsulated, they start off weaker after a few weeks after you take the vaccine. They're not as effective, but over time they get more effective and they get stronger. And because the problem is some of these vaccines might not last very long, because even the health, the WHO, when they put out a list of what they wanted in a vaccine, taking into account of what they thought was possible, they said they hoped that it would be effective for 6 months, i.e. you would have to get vaccinated every 6 months. And that doesn't mean that the vaccine won't work, but that it only works for a length of time, and then you lose your immunity. And God was saying fight a virus with a virus, so I think it's basically saying, suggesting that the ones that use a virus to infect the DNA of a few cells so that they make COVID-19 spike proteins is the way to go, because we can't keep vaccinating the world every 6 months for forever. And so I suppose we can't, we'll have trouble doing it just once, let alone doing it every 6 months forever, every person in the world. So my opinion is, it's just my opinion. I'm not is that, vaccine's good. I mean, if it saves you from dying from COVID-19, and any vaccine that is approved and that you can get your hands on is good, but because if you die waiting for a particular vaccine that you'd rather have in the meantime of COVID-19, and that's not going to help you. And so even if it does only last a short time, you know the immunity, at least later on you can go and get another one, or or get something else that's available then. So yeah, so I got no reason to think that the government's trying to kill us with COVID-19 vaccines. In fact, I think the vaccine makers are trying to save us. They work very hard to try and get something for us, and I think there's some material that's been produced very professionally from the anti-vax front. I'm not saying, I'm not yeah, but some material that's been very professionally produced that's I suspect that people trying to persuade us not to take a vaccine, and I mean politically motivated people who don't want us to take a vaccine, and because possibly there are some people that actually don't want us to, too many of us to live, so to speak. So yeah, so yeah, good one. God bless, and good luck out there, and this is all now from Phil Rainey. Bye.